Welcome to High Noon Power Sports. If this is your first time here, which it probably is because this is my first video. Today we're going to be working on an old chainsaw that was given to me a little while ago. Haven't done anything with it. It's locked up tight, so that's going to be probably first thing we need to figure out, obviously. If that goes well, we will continue to see, check spark and fuel, all that, and hopefully by the end of this we can maybe be cutting some wood. So stick with me. So here it is. Obviously she's a little worse for wear. The old homelite XL automatic. I'm not sure on the CC of this little guy, but obviously she's been sitting a while. I think first thing we're going to do, get the air compressor out, blow it off, pull a spark plug, and see what we can do with it. All right. Alright, we got her all dusted off, so I think next thing, she's locked up. So I think what we're going to do, pull that spark plug and see if we can take a peek down the old cylinder there and see if we can get to the bottom of it. Actually, I changed my mind. First thing we're going to do, we're going to pull this bar off because that chain is rusted on pretty good. And that's going to be fighting us a little bit. So let's pull that bar off first. And then we'll go ahead and pull that spark plug. Alright, we got that bar off the saw there. And as you can tell, she's a little crusty. So let's get this spark plug out and see what we can find. Well, y'all, I was pleasantly surprised. Got that bar taken off, pulled that spark plug, and honestly, I think the only thing that was locking us up was this chain here. Because, I mean, pulls over just fine now. Pulled the spark plug out. It's a little carboned up, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see if we got spark, and we'll go from there. So we'll pop this plug back in. I think it'll be all right for testing purposes. Figure out which way is run on this, which is forward, and gotta ground that plug. Now y'all are just gonna have to trust me on this probably. Maybe I can get you in there. Maybe. By golly. Whoa, look out. Well, by golly, I got to put it in a vise. All right, let's try this again. Well, let's try a different plug just for the hell of it. So far, no spark. But let's just see. Maybe Yeah. Well, no spark. Well, y'all guessed it. No spark. So I think first thing I'm going to do, this switch feels a little funny. So I think that'll be the first thing I do is dig into that and see if we got any switching going on in there. After that, we'll have to go to basically the coil. So hang in there. All right, y'all. We got her opened up, and boy, is she filthy. Guess next task will be blowing this out too, and I'm not sure. Might just need to check our contacts, maybe. But I do want to dig into that switch a little bit because something don't feel right there. And we'll keep plugging away. Alright, we got her all blown out, cleaned up a little bit. I think next thing we're going to do, we're going to clean up these contact points on the flywheel and here on the coil. We'll go over, we'll check all the connections, clean up any grounds, whatnot, and after we do that, we'll see if we're getting any spark yet. And then if not, we'll probably have to pull this flywheel off and see what we got going on underneath there. Go from there. So here we go. Well, it would appear that we cannot pull this switch out without pulling the flywheel. So I cleaned up the flywheel, cleaned up the coil, still not getting spark. So we'll go to what I originally said and we're going to check this switch, and since we have to pull the flywheel off to get to the switch, then we will check, see what's going on underneath that, and go from there. All right. Well, we got that flywheel off, and when you know it's got points. So that should be pretty basic, straightforward. Still want to check out this switch. Maybe we can cross over some wires or make something work. But 9 times out of 10, it's the points down here that are dirty. Sometimes you can get away with just cleaning those up with a little emery cloth or a piece of sandpaper. And that's what I'm going to do right now. You just get that little piece of sandpaper in between those points like that and just scratch it up a little bit. Both sides. And we'll blow that out too. Get some of that dust stuff out of there. Sorry if I made you deaf, but I'm just doing what's got to be done. So, could be a bad condenser, It's really hard to make this spin over fast enough to really see if we're getting anything there. Let me turn this light on. Here, I got an idea. We'll just cheat a little bit. Let's see if we get anything here. Yeah, let me turn that down a little bit. Whoa! See, I'm not getting anything. Let's mess with this switch a little bit while we're right here. That could be something. Now what? Let's hold that there. I'm not seeing anything. So I don't want to cut any wires quite yet. So I think I'm just going to make me a jumper wire from here to here. Which I guess I could just probably try and ground that there. And that should yeah, I think we got a bad condenser. So let me pull that back off. Well, I'm gonna have to give her a little more juice. Maybe. Just maybe it's still these points. I'm gonna go over it one more time. Real good. I'm going to put that flywheel back on. I'm honestly not 100% sure right this second, but that's what I'm going to do because I said so. we're going to put this on. And where? Okay. Just going to tie these two together. Now I got these guys tied together here. I think that way's on. And some light in here. Oh, by golly, who did that? Well, that was dumb. Whose idea was it to do that? Got it. Alright, I'm just going to wedge this on here very crudely. Switch should be on. Let's check this again. Nothing. Wait, I might have saw something there. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere. Y'all might just have to trust me. But let's see if we can get something out of here. Oh, see that? Yep. It's a good sign. Alright, so we got spark. I think it was a combination between the dirty pickup coil and the dirty points. So the switch seems to be working, so that's a good sign. I'm going to pull the side cover back off, put everything back together as it should be, and then maybe we can dump some fuel in it and see if it fires off. Kind of have my doubts. This thing was sitting outside for a long time. Probably needs some carburetor work or a new carburetor altogether. But I got parts in the back. Might be able to piece something together. So stick around. Alright, we got her all thrown back together. Next thing, I think we're going to dump some fuel in it. It might all leak out onto the workbench. Who knows? The lines are probably dry rotted for sure. But maybe it'll surprise us. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get her fueled up and we'll see if it barks off. Of course, the only mixed gas I got is 110 race fuel, so that's fun. Just a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little more. I do not see this working, starting right up, but maybe it'll surprise us. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I think we got some carburetor issues. Which way is choke? Choke's up. That surprised me. That is awesome. I guess next thing to do is get a bar on it, a chain, and see what it does. Actually sounds really healthy. So, good news. Well, it's smoke cleared a little bit. I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to see if I got another bar that'll fit this saw. Which I imagine I probably do. Chain. Definitely can't reuse this one. I probably got a chain too. That thing is junk. So is that. Definitely. So let me go see what I got, and I'll be right back. Alright, found another bar. I think this is an 18. I think we had a 16 on there before. But it'll work for testing purposes, I think. I'm going to go ahead and get this thrown on, and maybe we can go cut some wood. We'll see. Alright, got that other bar on. Lost a bunch of fuel in the process. That's my fault. So I will fill this back up and we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how the clutch is on this thing. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. It's okay. That fuel is only $10 a gallon and $30 a quart for the oil that I run. So, well, let's see if it pulls this chain. I'm not sure. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I think I hit it with my finger. Try to choke. No, half choke. let's put some bar oil in it. That'd probably help a little bit. Because, yeah, it's got a little something in there, but it don't look great. I'll go ahead and grab some bar oil, dump that in. I might have this chain a little too tight. I might adjust that too. So, all right, put some bar oil in it. Loosen up the chain a little bit. It was pretty tight. I guess we'll fire it up again, see how it pulls, and maybe I can go cut a little bit of kindling or something. All right, here we go. Come on. She don't want to idle yet, but that's okay. All right. All right, just got me a little piece here. We'll see if we can buzz up real quick. I don't know how sharp this chain is, but let's give it a go. Well, conclusion. Runs. Don't run great. Could use a little tuning. Don't want to idle really. It cut okay. It would probably be fine for little stuff, you know, kindling, whatnot. But firewood season's coming up. It's August here in Michigan. It's still hot, but fall's going to be coming, and it's going to be time to cut wood. So it never hurts to have a backup saw, even if it runs like dog do. Let me know if y'all think I should keep tinkering with this. I got a couple more old homelites in the back we could tear into one day. I got some old Macs. Got a couple old stills back there too. Let me know. Is that something y'all are interested in? We do a lot with dirt bikes, four-wheeler, basically anything with an engine. Let me know what y'all would like to see. I'm just getting started here, so bear with me. And I appreciate everybody for sticking around, watching. Let me know what you think. Should we continue with this? Should we not? Should we move on to something else? Let me know. Well, once again, thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next one.